Yo, what's up, everyone? From movies to series to animations, we've got stuff to discuss. But first, roll the thing. How's everybody doing? Firstly, before we get ahead of ourselves, we know this is a trying time for the world with the COVID-19 epidemic, and we are sharing our love and our regards to everybody. We hope you are keeping safe. Proper hygiene, please wash your hands and avoid touching your face with these hands. And also, very important, social distancing. See, we can only come back together if we stay apart for now. It's just temporary. At the time of making this video, there hasn't been a cure, but there is a way to reduce the spread. So that's what we are doing right now. We are reducing the spread. That way we don't have an epidemic in the country, because there are many parts of the world that have been affected even more drastically than us. Our heart goes out to those that have lost a loved one or a family, friend, and we just want everybody to be safe. So please, social distancing, avoid large crowds, just try to be safe. And I think this, if this is going to happen at any point in our lives, I think this is a time where we are still at least most opportune because of the advancement in technology, both health-wise and also social media. Imagine if this was 20 years ago, the start of the millennium, with all those 2000 something, the world will end, blah blah blah. Now imagine this happening in the year 2000, where we're also stuck to just our TVs. There was nothing. I mean, personally, someone like me, I know I'll be bored out of my mind because I'm not big on reading books, right? And yeah, you can call me an illiterate, whatever. I'm not big on reading books. I'd rather listen to an audiobook, or I will read a comic or watch a movie. I mean, I was that kid that loved my book of Bible stories because of all these pictures that were merged with the text. So that's me. So moving on. What have we been doing? What have I been doing? Movies I can recommend for you guys. I'll start with 21 Bridges. It starts with Chadwick Boseman. Now, Chadwick Boseman, for those of you that don't know, is T'Challa in Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. It's got a lot of action, a lot of suspense. It's got drama in it. From the first 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to be hooked. You will not regret watching this movie. And personally, I recommend it to you guys. Then there is Knives Out. Knives Out is a murder mystery type of movie. Like, who did it? Is it that guy? Is it that guy? Because a rich billionaire was murdered in his house, and they're trying to uncover who actually did it. I'll totally recommend that. Now, when we move from movies to series, for that, you'll see that a lot of movies have actually been postponed. We've got Mulan, we've got Black Widow, the list goes on and on. Even No Time to Die has been postponed because they said this is indeed No Time to Die. It's been postponed to, I think, November. For those of us that are home with either our kids, nephews, nieces, cousins, I watch these movies personally, so if you enjoy them like me, you can also enjoy them with the little ones. Onward, it's a movie about two brothers and how they try to reconnect to their father for one day. It's very interesting. It made me laugh. It moved me in a nice way. So I think you guys will also enjoy watching this with the kids. And also, Spies in Disguise is a very interesting animation too. And it stars Will Smith and Tom Holland. Tom Holland plays Spider-Man in the Marvel movies. So I think you guys are also going to enjoy that. We've noticed, because of social distancing, to stop the spread of the virus, football and cinemas obviously has reduced. So streaming services are the ones that we look to for our source of entertainment now. Or those of you that are on TikTok now, yes, TikTok, social media, you get. Something I can recommend from Netflix, a mini-series, Self-Made, Madam C.J. Walker's story, starring Octavia Spencer. See, anything that has that woman in it, personally, I would watch, because I love her acting. I love the way she portrays the characters that she plays. And this is the story of Madam C.J. Walker, the first Black American self-made millionaire. And you know, I like stories like that. I mean, you've seen my review of Harriet. For those of you that haven't, you can check it up here, like here. But the story of this woman, she's black. This was in the past. She's black. She is a woman, and against all odds, she forged an empire. I think this is just something worth celebrating, worth lauding, that someone like me in 2020 can talk about. You get it also stars Tiffany Haddish, the funny woman, which funny enough in this case plays a serious role, and it shows the range of the lady as an actress, and she did really well in it. So, there is this movie also making the rounds of social media, Miracle in Cell Block #7, something like that. I'm yet to see it. I've never seen the trailer yet, right? But I will watch it and also give you guys my 2 cents on it. And series, still on series. Today's 3rd of April. La Casa de Papel was released today. Some of you have probably seen it at the time of watching this video, or are yet to see it, or are in the middle of seeing it. Season 3 ended on a cliffhanger note, and now we are in season 4, which I think will be the end of season 3 story. You know, the way they did season 1 and season 2 ending it. So I think that's the sort of stuff that will happen this time. So I am looking forward to watching it, and I will give you guys my 2 cents on it. No. I was wrong. Okay. So I have a change of clothes because I recorded the episode that you saw earlier, or everything you saw earlier prior to this period. I recorded it yesterday, and I said I was going to give a review, right? But then I figured since I'm going to watch it that same day, which was yesterday, into today, I was up till 6 a.m. by the way. So since I'm going to watch it till that time, why not just give a spoiler-free review, my spoiler-free thoughts on La Casa de Papel, that's Money Heist season 4. So what did I mean by saying I was wrong? They did not end this arc with this season 4. I think maybe they will do it in season 5 or season 6. At this point, I don't know, because there was so much in this particular season that it did not feel too drawn out. See, personally, I think I would have liked it if this arc ended with this season 4, right? But they fleshed out the story in a way that made it legit to actually move into the next season. I kept checking to see, oh wow, okay, now I'm in episode 5, oh now I'm in episode 6. When I was even in episode 8, I was like, oh okay, this is 10 minutes. Maybe for the next 30 minutes something might still happen and they might still all get out. But no, they just found a way to keep the suspense and the drama and the action, everything in it. Look, like I said, this is going to be spoiler free, right? I did not finish it, leaving the series, asking myself, I need the past 6 to 7 hours of my life back. No, they delivered on the money heist drama and suspense and action that we've been used to. The entire crew and cast, you can tell that they still have their hearts into this project, and they totally delivered on what they promised that they would do, right? And also one very major thing, see the antagonist from Gandia in that's the head of security that you see in the trailer right now, to Sierra, the pregnant interrogator lady. They played their role. You know, see, one of the reasons why I enjoyed Avengers, especially the Infinity War to Endgame arc, was because of Thanos, right? He was a villain so out of this world for the heroes to combat that he made the story very believable. The same thing applies to these antagonists for our protagonist crew. I think it's something that really endeared me to the series. For those of you that are yet to even start watching Money Heist, this is a good time to start. For those of you that are like me, that I've watched it, you're like me of yesterday that is yet to see it, you will not regret it. But those of you that have seen it, that you're like me, I am going to do a spoiler-filled review later on this, that's next week, since this is Saturday, later on next week, where we are going to talk about a lot of the intricacies. I can't really go deep, as you guys are aware, without actually spoiling a thing or two. But one thing I can tell you guys is, man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like, for those of you that are yet to see it, you don't know why it's going on. In the BTS that we watched, you can tell that a lot of things did not go according to plan. You can even hear one of the crew members saying, Narcos and Stranger Things don't have this kind of issues that we are having, and here we are having it. So you can tell that things did not go according to plan, right? But their hearts were in it, and they made it happen. It's crazy. See, I think one valuable thing I learned from watching that BTS also is the fact that just put your heart into whatever it is that you're doing. I mean, these guys put their hearts into the first 2 seasons. It got cancelled. And then because they said they wanted to make something that is world class, something that anybody anywhere would see and they would enjoy, they made it. And then Netflix picked it up, and that was it. The rest of the rest is history. Now they are mega superstars. Their social media was blowing up. Everybody loved them for the characters that they played in it. This is a spoiler-free review, like I said earlier, but I am going to do the spoiler-filled one in a couple of days where we are going to discuss the different things that went on in the series. But till then, I am going to leave you guys to watch it. If you've not seen it, I recommend that you do, because it's value for your time. It's value for money spent. And yeah, so remember to stay safe. Hygiene, very, very important. And also, we can only come back together if we stay apart for now. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time when we talk about everything geeky and nerdy. Check out. Peace.